Hi, today I'm going to show you how Sprintly gives product teams a shared company brain so you can build the right things faster and together. Here's the problem we see at companies like Xometry. Teams are using AI in complete isolation. PMs, engineers, data scientists, and designers have their own prompts or use shared skills, but have to copy and paste context to explain the product. This means most sessions start from zero. You're constantly repasting background, re-explaining the customer, and redescribing metrics. Teams try to bypass this by dumping entire docs into the prompt, but a big context window doesn't consistently provide accurate outputs. Models demonstrably lose accuracy on information buried in the middle of long inputs, and irrelevant content actively degrades the answer. It's a massive time suck, but the real cost is inconsistency. Two PMs can ask the exact same question and get wildly different answers, and the right response stays stranded on a single laptop. Sprintly fixes this. We centralize your team's context, keep it current, and load the right context automatically into every workflow. At the center of this is our business context engine that stores company, product, and team level context. It doesn't just store files, it maps the relationships between them, connecting user problems to your hypotheses, experiments, and insights. Because Sprintly understands how these pieces fit together, it dynamically injects only the precise, highly relevant context needed for that specific workflow. And it also connects all your systems like analytics tools, past experiments, hypotheses, customer complaints, etc., and leverages trained agents and custom models to derive product insights. So when someone on the team asks a product question like, how do we improve retention for new users? The knowledge graph hands the right context to the agent. Leveraging our data science agent to do the analysis, it looks up retention drivers and does segment analysis. Sprintly then develops a high-level strategy for improving retention. From there, it can produce a PRD using our PRD skill, generate the engineering tickets with a click. The tickets sync with your project management tool like Jira, for example, and it generates an interactive prototype. Our agent looks at your code base and generates a prototype that looks like your actual product. And the prototype is something you can share with your team. They can leave comments and collaborate all in one shared environment. All this happens with the right context being passed across each agent. Because everyone works from the same shared layer, every PM is given the right context. So the quality of what they produce is consistent across the organization, not dependent on whose setup it came from. And the system has governance built in, guardrails, hallucination detection, and human-in-the-loop review on decisions that matter. The second thing I want to show you is what becomes possible once all of this is connected. Sprintly ingests your signals and adds tools for competitive intelligence, market dynamics, and a wide range of first and third-party data. We pair that with a real understanding of the drivers behind your core metrics, so we can simulate which strategies and projects will actually move your core goal. So here, the team has uploaded their roadmap. Sprintly stress tests it. It flags the initiatives whose core assumptions don't hold up, and it surfaces high-impact initiatives the team hasn't thought about. It can do this because of the data science model we've built, one that uncovers about 98% of product insights in your data versus roughly 50% for a generic LLM. Additionally, Sprintly comes with a library of more than 70 PM skills, and your team can upload their own. They span product discovery, A/B testing, market analysis, leadership updates, and more, letting the team automate the smaller repetitive parts of the process and save time. And the most exciting part is Sprintly learns what works over time. It understands what user problems and strategies work on specific segments. It's built on the same playbook we used at Meta, one that lifted the experiment hit rate from 22% to 28%. The more you ship, the sharper it gets, which means more of the bets your team makes actually succeed. We'd love to set this up for you. We can deploy it on-prem inside your own environment using your own API keys so your data stays consistent with the policies you already have with your current LLM provider. And we'll partner with your product team to set this up within an hour and ensure they don't just move faster, but build the right products.